I need to share something with you that's been bothering me all week. One of my clients, let's call her Susan, was telling me about her best friend, retired from the state of Alabama, good pension, decent retirement savings. But here's what absolutely floored me. When her friend retired, she chose the pension option where her son would get half of her pension when she dies. That decision cost her $550 a month. $550 every single month. Her son is in his 40s. He's a car salesman. He owns his own home free and clear, no mortgage. And she gave up $550 a month, $6,600 a year, so he could get half of her pension when she dies. You know what she told Susan? Oh, it didn't take that much. But then later admitted it was $550 a month. That's when Susan told me, Jeremiah, she's basically throwing away her money doing this. And Susan's right, completely right. This is educational content only. It's not personalized financial advice, but let me explain why this is one of the most unfortunate retirement decisions I've ever seen. And more importantly, how to avoid making the same mistake. First, let's do the math that apparently nobody did for this woman. She gave up $550 a month. That's $6,600 a year. If she lives another 20 years, which is reasonable for a state retiree, that's $132,000. $132,000 she won't have to spend in retirement. For what? So her 40-something-year-old son, who has no mortgage, can get half her pension when she dies? But wait, it gets worse. Her health insurance costs her $500 a month. So after giving up $600 for her son, she's got even less to live on. You know what her solution is? She's getting a part-time job. Let me say that again. She's working part-time in retirement because she gave up $600 a month for her adult son who owns his own home free and clear. Susan told me the son just took his girlfriend and her 2 kids and his daughter to Disney World. But mom's working part-time. This is backward. This is completely backwards. And you know what's the worst part is? This isn't that rare. I see this all the time. Parents sacrificing their retirement security for adult children who don't really need it. Let me be very clear about something. I'm a father of 4. I love my children. I'll do anything for them. But destroying my retirement so they can inherit more, that's not love. That's just poor planning. Here's what should have happened. Option 1, take the full pension, all of it, every single penny. If you want to leave something for your kids, take that $550 a month and buy life insurance. A 65-year-old woman can get $250,000 in life insurance for way less than $550 a month. Probably $200 or $250 a month for a 20-year term. So she'd have an extra $300 a month to live on, and her son would get $250,000 tax-free when she dies instead of half a pension that might be worth $100,000. Option 2, take the full pension and invest the difference. $550 a month invested even 5% for 20 years is over $220,000. And guess what? She controls it. If she needs it for medical expenses, it's there. If she doesn't, the kids get it. Option 3, take the full pension and just enjoy your retirement. You've worked for the state for how many years? 30, 35. You've earned that pension, every penny of it. Your kids didn't earn it. You did. But here's what really gets me. Susan mentions this woman put aside money for her granddaughter's college. She bought her son a mobile home and land. She supported him his entire life. And now she's giving up $550 a month for her retirement for him. When does it end? When do parents stop enabling adult children? Your job as a parent is to raise independent adults, not 40-year-old children who need mommy's pension. I had another client recently. Similar situation, state pension, 3 kids. You know what she did? She took the full pension, every penny. One of her kids complained. She said she was being selfish. You know what she told them? I worked 35 years for this pension. You want a pension? Go work 35 years. Boom. Now that's parenting. Now, let me address the elephant in the room. Some of you are thinking, but Jeremiah, what if my kids really need it? What if they're struggling? Fair question. Here's my answer. If your kids are truly struggling, they're disabled or special needs, or legitimately can't work, now that's different. We can plan for that. Special needs trust, ABLE accounts, there are strategies. But if your kids are healthy, working adults, they don't need your pension. They need to build their own retirement. And here's the thing nobody's talking about. When you sacrifice your retirement for your kids, you often become a burden to them later. Now think about that. You give up $550 a month now, in 10 years you can't afford your medication, or you need home care, or you can't pay your bills. Who do you turn to? The same kids you sacrificed for. Now instead of enjoying their inheritance, they're stressing about supporting you. You didn't help them. You just delayed the problem and made it worse. I see this cycle all the time. Parents who gave up too much end up needing too much. Let me tell you about a different client. Let's call him Tom. Tom had $1 million saved up in his retirement. Good pension, Social Security, he's set for life. His daughter came to him, wanting him to help her buy a house, needed $50,000 for a down payment. You know what Tom did? He said no. Not because he's mean, not because he doesn't love his daughter, but because he ran the numbers. That $50,000 invested for his retirement could be the difference between maintaining his lifestyle and running out of money at age 85. Instead, he helped her create a budget, helped her improve her credit, helped her find first-time buyer programs. She got her house without his $50,000, and Tom's retirement is still secure. Now that's smart parenting, that's love. Here's the Safe Bucket Blueprint approach to legacy planning. First, secure your own retirement. Safe bucket for essentials, freedom bucket for lifestyle, growth bucket for long term. Only after your retirement is bulletproof do you plan for legacy. And even then, legacy doesn't mean sacrificing your income. You want to leave money to your kids? Great. Let the growth bucket grow. Don't touch it. It's theirs when you die. Want to guarantee they get something? Buy life insurance. It's cheaper than giving up pension income. Want to help them now? Give from your excess, not your essentials. The woman who gave up $550 a month, she's violated all these principles. She reduced her essential income for non-essential legacy goal. She created a permanent reduction for temporary benefit. She solved her son's future problem by creating her own present problem. It's backward. It's wrong. It's unfortunate. And the pension company, shoot, they love it. You know why? Because actuarially, they win. They know most people die before their kids. They know that $550 a month reduction saves them money long term. They're not offering survivor benefits to be nice. They're offering them because it's profitable. You're literally paying the pension company to give your kids less money than if you just saved it yourself. So here's my challenge to you. If you're considering a pension election, stop. Run the numbers. All of them. What's the monthly reduction? What could that money do if invested? What would life insurance cost instead? If you've already made a reduced pension election and you're within the change window, usually about 30 to 60 days, change it. If you're past the window, learn from it. Don't compound the mistake by making more sacrifices. And if your kids expect you to sacrifice your retirement for their inheritance, have a conversation, set boundaries, explain that your retirement security is non-negotiable. They'll inherit what's left, not where you need to live. Because here's the bottom line. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't help your kids if you're broke. You can't leave a legacy if you run out of money. Secure your own oxygen mask first, then help the others. That's not selfish, that's smart. That's not mean, that's responsible. That's not bad parenting, that's modeling good financial behavior. Your kids need to see you enjoying the retirement you earned, not struggling because you gave it away, not working part-time because you were too generous, not bitter because you sacrificed everything and got no appreciation. Susan's friend, she's bitter, she's resentful, she's broke. And her son, he's at Disney World. Don't be like Susan's friend. Be smart, be strategic, be secure. Your retirement, your rules, your money. Period. If you like this video, share it with a friend that could use it. And to that, I'll see you in the next video.